Lester works for Six and Mango.
Yeah.
Talking about Shady hiring.
I wonder how that happened.
Definitely.
He lied on his resume a little bit. Maybe fibbed a little bit.
You know what? I don't want to incriminate him too much, but
I'll tell you what, Ryan, I liked it. We kicked that. We talked about Joel's leg. It looked like he didn't get all of that on that kick, but he still had enough. And they had a chance to get 3 on their end in the previous drive, and they elected to go for it, and it didn't work out for them. So, hey, take as many points you can get. We're up 10-0.
Well, Holganser, he got a leg from about 43, but you're right. That was 27-yarder. It might have been a good 28.
Yeah, so I think that's why we questioned it a little bit, because he didn't look as confident, on the kick. But it went through.
Well, the Bearcat scoring drive summary: 6 plays, 93 yards, punctuated by a 27-yard Holganser field goal attempt. So Bearcats have now made it 2 possession, 9:21 left in the Six and Mango second quarter. It's 10-0 Bearcats. The Southern Junkie kickoff is a pooch kick, fielded on the Bearcat sideline, and there's no running room, maybe 2 or 3 yards on that Trent Trudenbach kickoff return there before the Bearcat kick return team really did a good job there.
Yeah, whoever met him on that was a real nice hit by the Bearcats.
PA announcer gives Tristan Trudenbach the tackle there.
Yeah, let's give him credit.
Man, I'll tell you what, the 3 drives the Paradise Panthers have had, they had a huge run that resulted in a fumble that they lost. They had a 2nd or 3rd down interception that Pilot Point takes back for a touchdown.
Pick 6.
Then they have a drive that gets them all the way inside the Bearcat 5-yard line, and they can't punch it in. So Bearcats getting by the skin of their teeth so far here.
Yeah, we've had fortune go our way so far.
Okay, that's a hold.
Come on.
There we go. They're going to get the call. So Caleb Ratliff gets the jet sweep going from right to left.
That was strip matter that got held on that.
Defensive end was definitely drugged down there by the offensive tackle.
Yeah.
The referees did see it, so that's an advanced care vet hospital penalty. Holding against the Paradise Panthers for negative 10 yards there on first down.
Yeah, that was Aaron Stripmatter, number 62 for us. It had a chance to make the play, but was certainly getting held.
Yeah, so some of the Hogs going down. We've got some cycling in on the defensive line. This was always our strategy back in the day. Offensive lineman and defensive lineman, we didn't have to go both ways as long as everybody was healthy. But once injuries happen, you're kind of stuck going both ways. So Ryan Riney gets a bit of a break, and in comes big number 72, Colin Haynes, to play some defensive tackle here.
Yeah, our depth is definitely going to be tested more in this game, more so than any other game this season.
Absolutely. So here we go, 1st and 20 for the Panthers. And they're going to have no motion. This is going to be a look to pass. They're going deep. Have a man in the seam. Makes the safety miss. Avery Smith missed the tackle. Now it's a foot race. And a big play before he's finally pushed out of bounds at the Bearcat 27-yard line by Ish Harris.
Yeah, and that's Pacer Ryle. I didn't get to do the
Pacer Ryle. Yep, that's a name. I like it.
Players to watch, but he's number 24, big wide receiver. They got him listed at 6'3", 190 pounds. He's a big target, and I expected him to be targeted quite often in this game.
Okay.
He made a nice hand catch, made a little move, and got down the sideline.
They sure did, man, and Avery Smith just overran it to make the initial tackle, so I think he was trying to play the ball there. Motion left to right, hand off to number 26. He cuts it up, makes a spin move, but he's upended Avery Smith in the secondary, but not until an 8-yard gain. Joe Gonzalez looks like on the carry there for the Panthers. So they're getting a few different guys involved.
He half committed to his O button on that, so he didn't get the full spin in.
Yeah, Avery
Smith.
Smith.
We made the tackle.
Avery Smith upended him. So Lower Bradley scoreboard check. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the Six and Mango second quarter. Bearcats up 10-0. Paradise Panthers on the drive, but we've seen this before. See if the Bearcats can bow up again and keep them out of the end zone.
Yeah, if we can hold them out here, we'll be twice in a row down inside the red zone.
It's Valentine quarterback, motion right to left. He hands it on the jet sweep. Looks like it's to Ratliff. Ratliff slow down, can't make the tackle, and Ish Harris upends him again. Tristan Trudenbach had the first chance. I think it looked like Tristan was off balance trying to go after his legs because he was off balance, and that Ratliff was able to keep his feet. And Ish Harris finally makes the tackle. But it is going to be 1st and goal, but it's a long goal. It's going to be full 10 yards to go here. This is the worst, kind of one of the real tough scenario where you're full 10 yards on 1st and goal. But the way they've been moving the ball so far.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they get away from that same play. As Chance called it in the podcast, it seems like they run the same play
Number
over
9,
and over.
Carter Staten He's taking the snap. He hands it to Joe Gonzalez. No, he's going to keep it up the middle, and he's going to get it in for a Paradise Panther touchdown. It looked like a touchdown from here. They're going to mark him just short.
Wow. I thought he got in.
Quarterback change. I don't know if that was that Wildcat formation. Oh, it looked like Valentine had an equipment issue.
Now he's hustling back on the field.
Yeah, so it's going to be second goal from the 1 yard line. I thought he got in.
It worked out for him, didn't it?
We're going to make him do it again. So nothing's guaranteed. So I like that we're going to have to make him earn this again.
Yeah, let's get another fumble, boys.
Valentine back in at quarterback. Valentine takes a snap. It's a simple quarterback dive to the left. No question about that one. It's a Paradise Panther touchdown. 6:43 remaining in the Six and Mango second quarter. Let's see what the rest of the second quarter holds for the Bearcats. There's not much of anything going offensively outside of one unbelievable run by two really great runs by Ish Harris. Outside of that, there's been nothing.
Yeah.
We got robbed of the touchdown from that infamous block in the back. We don't have our Nick's Italian HD video camera to show the fans at home, but it was a robbery.
Looked like he was robbed.
And the extra point, and Nick's Italian extra point attempt is up and good. We're going to think we've got some equipment malfunctions figured out, so we're going to go to a quick commercial break.
Veterinary Hospital, Pilot Point, has been caring for animals around the Pilot Point area for the past 30 years. Large and small pets can expect a quality experience unmatched by other clinics. Advanced Care Veterinary Hospital of Pilot Point offers all the services you expect from your veterinarian. They provide preventative care, which includes vaccinations, flea, tick, and heartworm prevention. They also provide sick animal care, surgical, and dental needs with their full-service lineup. Good luck to the Bearcats this season from Advanced Care Veterinary Hospital of Pilot Point, where pets are family.
I'm Coach Danny David, and you're listening to Bearcat Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
And we're back for the Southern Junkies kickoff. The Chandler Cabinet scoring drive summary. 5 plays, 66 yards, 2 minutes, 36 seconds. Punctuated by a 1 yard touchdown run by quarterback Trey Valentine. So Paradise on their kickoff does similar to what Castleberry did week 2 of the season.
But they don't go offsides.
But they don't go offsides. Yeah, the huddle runs at the ball, fakes like they're going to onside it, and then they get back and they set it up. And that is a squib up the middle, fielded like a shortstop. And at that point, Tristan Trubenbach fielded it just perfect, like a shortstop. And I think he had planned on not fielding it so smoothly and just going down.
Took a knee regardless.
So Tristan Trubenbach with 1 yard on the Trent Trubenbach Pilot Point kickoff return.
That's a mouthful.
That is. Apparently the first few weeks of the year I was calling Tristan Trent, so.
I didn't catch that either.
I didn't either. I was informed before week 3, so.
We got good field position here. Thank you to the Trubenbachs.
Yep. Bearcats get the ball 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Dakota David under center, I right, Ish Harris in the backfield. Dive play to Ish Harris. Nowhere to go. Three men there. Jack Morgan there trying to make some moves, make some movement. It just didn't happen for him.
Yeah, one thing to look for, Ryan, is I counted 33 guys on their roster here. Last couple of teams only had like 24, 26 guys. So they're a little deeper. It's going to take a little bit more of an effort, a complete game, I think, to put these guys away.
Another thing to compound that is they run a type of offense that moves the clock as well.
Right.
So the games aren't as long and they're deeper. So here you go, 2nd and 10 for the Bearcats. Motion, Avery Smith right to left. Snap, jet sweep to Avery Smith. He's trying to get the edge. It's just not there. Ish Harris tried to make a block. Strip Matter tried to make a block. They're lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage there. I'm really concerned with the effort so far from the offense.
Well, I think what we're seeing is, a lot of these linemen are playing out of position. We've shuffled around some guys, and it's showing. I mean, last week got a little spoiled, especially in that second half. The blocking was excellent for the most part.
Here we go, 3rd and 10, still I left. Dakota David under center. Dakota David, play action pass. Got a little bit of time. He's going to hit Jay Cox as a screen. Jay Cox breaks the tackle.
Nice.
This is Aydon Cox. Aydon Cox is going to have X-man miss. He turns it up. It's a foot race to the end zone, and he's brought down at the inside the 20. Guy lurched out at the last second, was able to jump on his back. If that guy slips off, it's Pelza Printing touchdown.
A great job by Jay Cox. As soon as he caught the ball and turned around, he was met by a defender. He got stiff armed.
I think that was Aydon. That was Aydon there.
I'm sorry, Aydon. And really finished off that play.
We're going to go hurry, and we're going to hand the ball to Ish Harris, who just absolutely levels the safety and gives us everybody a flex for the Pelzo Printing touchdown. The safety come down to make the tackle. The Bearcats hurried up there, tried to catch him off guard, and the safety just he didn't get low enough. Ish Harris was a freight train off on the loose there.
Treated him like Nordy in that game you referred
absolutely.
to. He got pancaked.
Yeah, kind of the whole old Allen Iverson stepping over Ty Lue after he hits that three in the NBA Finals is kind of what
doing the step over.
What Ish did right there after he trucked him, stepped over him, and got into the end zone. That's a Pelzo Printing touchdown. That's a great answer.
Ish was the hammer.
That's sure. Right. So the Knicks Italian extra point, snap, hold, kick, and it's good. Laura Bradley scoreboard check. 5 minutes even remaining in the 6 and Mango second quarter. The Pilot Point Bearcats have extended their lead out. Pilot Point 17, Paradise 7. Let's get a quick commercial break.
For the best Mexican food experience, visit Uncle Beto's Mexican Restaurant on the corner of Liberty Street and Highway 377 in Pilot Point. Uncle Beto's offers the freshest and most authentic flavors that you can only find in the best Mexican cuisine. Dine in, or if you prefer curbside service, call Uncle Beto's at 940-686-0143 and order your food to go. Be sure to make Uncle Beto's a part of your game night routine either before the game or up until 10 p.m. on game night. Uncle Beto's is ready to serve all you hungry football fans. Uncle Beto's is a family-owned and operated business proudly supporting the Pilot Point Bearcats.
I'm Troy Tincher, number 2, and you are listening to Bearcat Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
And we're back for the Southern Junkies kickoff. Chandler Cabinet scoring drive summary, 4 plays, 61 yards, 1 minute and 42 seconds. Finished. I'm not entirely sure on the yardage there, but it was a big touchdown run by Ish Harris after the big wide receiver tight end screen from Aydon Cox.
Yeah, Aydon did a great job.
So we had 0 yards on first down, 0 yards on second, huge play on third, big play on touchdown.
Great answer to their scoring drive with one of our own.
Well, gets this one deep. It's killed it at about the 15, and the return's coming in the middle. There is a little bit of space. Edwin Rodriguez can't make the tackle, but he slows him down just enough for Joel Ganser to get in there. First man making the tackle.
He loves to kick off and make the tackle.
You know, my uncle was a kicker in college, and he tells me a story about he kicked the ball deep to a man, and the whole Red Sea parted, and it was up to him to make a tackle, and it was this big all-conference return man. He was a big guy. And my uncle said, I'm going to dive right, hoping he goes left. And my uncle got ran over so cleanly that the runner's forward momentum took him to the ground.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't one of those things. My uncle got credit for the tackle, but that Joel Ganser is not that kicker.
No,
Joel Ganser, he likes to hit. Yes, sir.
He does.
So number 9 again at quarterback, and he's a little bit quicker, it looks like, than Valentine. That carry goes right up the middle for about 6 yards, and I don't know if there's something wrong with Valentine. He is on the sideline standing by himself, so maybe they're just getting a little bit of alternating in there. Doesn't look to be an injury.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they just don't like what they've seen out of him so far.
Yeah, so Carter Stainton, something like that. He's playing quarterback, number 9 for the Panthers. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Motion right to left, and it's going to be a sweep to Ratliff. Ish Harris tries to cut him inside, but he bounces out of it, and he's finally pushed out of bounds by Avery Smith right at midfield. But that's long after the Paradise Panther first down. Nobody's setting an edge here. It doesn't look like.
No, it's been a problem so far in this game. They're getting the edge whenever they seemingly want to.
I haven't got to look at the blocking scheme. I haven't seen if they're trying to hook that defensive end or what exactly they're doing with that defensive end that's not allowing us to set an edge. So here we go. Carter Stainton still in at quarterback. Takes the snap. This hands off to Joe Gonzalez. Same play other side, and it's just as successful. About 9.5 yards on first down. Not quite enough for the first down. It's going to be second and about a half yard. Oh, well, I guess we don't need a full 10 yards here for the first. No, okay, good. I saw I guess we don't need 10 yards in Paradise for the first down. It looked like 9, but they're giving it to them, so.
One of those fortunate spots.
That's right.
We had a couple of those, so it all evens out by the end of the season, I guess.
1st and 10 from just shy of the Bearcat 40-yard line. And it's going to be a pass. Stainton down the seam, number 5. It's high, off the hands. It was definitely catchable, but Ball was thrown hard. Maybe the receiver there was worried about Avery Smith coming over the top and putting a hit on him.
Same thing as the first quarter whenever Edwin put a big hit on the guy on the play down the seams.
Number 5, Richard Johnson, the target there for the Panthers. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. You know, I know they're trying to throw a change of pace on us, but I'll tell you what, we have stopped every play but that one play. Yeah, but the same play they've been running over and over. So that's what play I would run every time. And here it is, sweep.
Try to set the edge.
Try to set the edge, but well, it might get a hold here on one of the receivers. Number 14 for the Panthers looks a little guilty of holding Ish Harris. There's an advanced care vet hospital flag down on the play. It looks like Turner Edwards for the Bearcats. Maybe a block in the back is what they're calling here. So it's Bearcat defense having a tough time. We're either not setting the edge, or we do a decent job of setting the edge, but we don't have anybody scraping down to make the tackle once a cut is made.
Yeah, we maybe get fortunate here. Train Cox is coming limping off the field a little bit. He's been their primary running back this entire game.
I think that's Ratliff. Number 3.
Number 3.
Train Cox. I've been calling him Caleb Ratliff all day. You are right.
That's Train, bro.
Train Cox. I don't know where I got what I got from, but you are absolutely right.
Yeah, and I was going to mention, Ryan, I saw that their usual quarterback did catch it. He caught a touchdown pass against Brock. So they will switch up the quarterback here.
Well, this ball is a thrown on 2nd and 20, and it hits number 27 of the Bearcats right in the helmet. So I don't think he purposely did that, but he's definitely going to get a PBU on that play.
He was in a good spot.
27 is not on the roster. We'd love to give him the credit. His due there. He breaks that pass up, but I'm sure his parents know who he is.
If you hit him in the helmet, so way to use your head, bro.
That's right.
Keep your head in the game.
He's in the right place at the right time for the Bearcat defense.
He's a heady linebacker.
There we go. It's going to be 3rd and 18 for the Panthers. So, quarterback has a strong arm. He's looking to pass. He's nowhere really to go, not much of a rush, and then Aydon Cox comes free,
he's trying to
and he's going to try to strip the ball. He holds him up trying to strip him, and some of his friends come and really put a big hit on the quarterback. And Pilot Point's going to force their first punt of the ball game here with 2:42 left in the 6 and Mango 2nd quarter.
Great job by the defense right there, stepping up.
Yep, Stanton looked like he knew where he wanted to go when he caught the ball. It looked like it wasn't there, and once he started going through his reads, it looked like a coverage sack there. And then I've seen Max Holler do this a few times this year where you don't help your offensive lineman out, where you out-roll the cover or the blocking.
Right.
And he rolled right into Aydon Cox's arms.
Ran into a sack.
That's right.
See if we get a
snap is
return
low, and the punter is a pretty good punter. He gets it off. It's going to bounce and not be fielded. Ashton Kirby does field it on the bounce. Oh, but he fell down.
Wow.
Oh, man, risky play. So the ball bounced and hit a Paradise Panther, and maybe, I don't know if Ashton knew this or he just saw the ball bounce, but I think
he reacted like it was hit off of one of his own players.
Even if he muffs that ball, I think he's fine because the Paradise Panthers touched it first.
Right, exactly.
So I don't know if he knows that.
He's getting a talking to by the coaching.
Yeah, so I think that was just dumb luck, really. But
I just thought it was a reaction, like he, almost thought it hit off his own player. He better recover it, and he did.
Maybe he got the taste of that touchdown last week, and he decided he needed more.
He has returned the majority of the kicks and punts for the Bearcats this season.
Touchdowns aren't a bad thing to be addicted to.
No.
2:05 left in the 6 and Mango 2nd quarter. This ball is going to be a quick pass thrown high in the slot to number 5, Jay Cox. Quick passing game there. It looked like he had him open. It was going to be a tight window. It was just too high.
Yeah, and Jay's 6'3", and it was a little bit out of his reach, so it was certainly too high.
Yeah, Jay's standing still. He probably makes that catch, but you're on the sprint, running across the middle, ball's high.
It's a tough catch.
Yeah, so here we go. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Dakota David with Ish Harris in the backfield. Snap. This is going to be a handoff to Ish. And Ish is going to fight for about 4 or 5 yards before. That's a good tactic by the linebacker there for Paradise. Pick his legs up out from under him so he can't use them to run me over.
Hawk-style tackling there. That's much better than the alternative of getting run over. I don't know if that was the same kid, but
I think that was number 5 there. I think that was a linebacker there.
Free safety certainly was the nail last possession, so they
think that
learned
was
their
big.
lesson.
I think it was Richard Johnson, middle linebacker, who did that. He's a little bigger than the safety
Okay.
that got ran over earlier. 3rd and 5 for Dakota David and the Bearcats. The snap is a bit high, but it's fielded and handed off to Ish. You know, Coach Felt used to harp on that. It all starts with the snap. It's just, if you have a snap that's just a little high,
Absolutely.
or a snap that's just a little low, it ruins the timing of the
Yes.
handoff. And now Ish is having to worry about fielding the handoff before he can think about making a cut and making a guy miss.
Yeah, it just messes up the timing of everything, the rhythm of the whole play.
Minute 14 left in the 6 and Mango second quarter. Bearcats faced with 4th and 5 in their own territory, about their own 29. It looks like formations have changed, and it looks like they're going to punt. But Paradise called the Uppercut Granite timeout to buy themselves a little time before half.
Yeah, they want to get the ball back with some time on the clock. 1:14 on there now, so we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, I wonder who the quarterback's going to be for Paradise. Both quarterbacks look like they really have a good arm, can sling the ball. Trey Valentine's the normal starter, but Cole Staten came in the last drive and then had a little bit of pop with him as well.
Regardless of quarterback, it looks like, that little
Carter Staten.
read play is there, one way or the other. We keep calling it the same play. It seems to be their most effective play. So what might work out in our favor is they haven't passed the ball very well so far.
Yeah.
Let's hope that continues.
Aydon Cox back to punt for the Bearcats. Number 1, Anthony Cardenas, 5'10", 160-pound senior, back for the Panthers. The snap is good. Kick is off, but it's very high. It's not very far. It's going to bounce and just cross into Paradise Panther territory. Luckily for the bounce, it's, wow, okay, the line judge. Good spot for the Bearcats. It's going to be at the 36-yard line of Paradise with 1:04 left in the 6 and Mango second quarter. Looked like the line judge just went to where he could pick the ball up out of bounds and didn't worry about where it bounced out.
I saw it, and it did check up down the sideline. It looked like it stayed in bounds. I thought it was a good spot. I mean, we got fortunate with the bounce for sure,
Yeah.
but I mean, it looked like it was going straight out of bounds, but it went right down the sideline.
Well, he gave us about 5 yards there, but hey, I'm happy about it. 1:04 left for a team that, it's funny, you get into a mode where you think you have to pass, but really all their big plays so far have come on that fly sweep there.
Right.
So let's see what they decide to do. They're definitely in a formation where it looks like they want to throw the ball. Top point corners are giving them some space, but this is the sweep.
Sweep.
And, good wrap up. And that's not really going to go very far. It's only 5 yards there for Richard Johnson on the carry there. And that's kind of what I thought. No need to just go throwing the football if see how your big play works on the first possession, first
I'm kind
play.
of shocked they didn't call timeout after that play. Now the clock's ticking.
It says on the scoreboard they have 2. I thought they only had 1, but they
Okay.
have 2 left. So 2nd and 5. Now they're hurried to the line. Carter takes a snap, and this is another sweep, this time right to left. And, oh, man, Tristan Trubenbach wrapped up the ankles, couldn't bring him down, but a host of other Bearcats get there right at the line to gain for the first down. And it looks like Paradise did just call their second Uppercut Granite timeout. And it doesn't look like the referees have given them the first down, so we're going to come out of this Uppercut Granite timeout third and
short.
inside 1 yard. Let's get a quick word from the sponsor real quick.
Located in Pilot Point, Texas, the Chandler family has been making custom cabinets for over 40 years. As a team, Chandler Cabinets is committed to designing and building the perfect cabinets for you. They will make the process comfortable and stress-free by personally guaranteeing a superior product built on the standard of superior craftsmanship and immaculate customer satisfaction. From concept to completion, perfect form and function. Chandler Cabinets is an award-winning company with a reputation for consistent innovation at the highest level of design. You can find more information on Chandler Cabinets at chandlercabinets.net or on their Facebook page, Chandler Cabinets. Chandler Cabinets, 40 years of excellence.
I'm Victor Arreguin, 61, and you're listening to the Bearcat Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
So developments over the break, they did give Paradise the first down. So 24 seconds left in the 6 and Mango second quarter. Snap, and here we go. Carter's back to pass. He throws a screen pass. There's some room and some blockers. It's going to take a big play by a Bearcat defender to keep this from being a touchdown. Number 3 reverses field. Oh, let's see if Jay Cox or Avery Smith can get there. Avery Smith can't make the tackle. Jay Cox does inside the 10-yard line. And luckily, Paradise had that one last time out. They were able to get it with 6 seconds left. That looked dangerous from the outset, and luckily Jay Cox and Avery Smith, neither one of them quit on the play, and Jay was able to finish a tackle here. So going to put Paradise in a position to try to make it they can either go for a touchdown. They really only have 6 seconds left. So
you think they got one play here with 6 seconds. If they throw something quick, they may be able to get two. Throw like a quick slant, it's incomplete. They may have time for 2 plays.
I don't know the kicker's name because they weren't wearing jerseys earlier, but he has the leg to get this, yeah. So let's see what they want to do. You can kick the extra or the field goal and make it a 7-point game, or you can try to score the touchdown and potentially make it 3 going into halftime. This is a pivotal moment here. This is the second big pivotal moment. First one was when we made the 4th down stop earlier in the game, and this right here would be big for the Bearcat defense. It looks like
it's a really tricky spot to run their little jet, their favorite play, but they could.
So they have both their quarterbacks in the backfield, number 9 and number 11. Snap, roll out left. It is a pass. Looking at the end zone. Picked off by Ish Harris. Ish Harris, oh man. Well, that's the end of the half, thank goodness, because Ish decided he wanted to return it until he got to the 1, and then he took a knee.
Yeah.
But hey,
that's
the third Twin City turnover the Bearcats defense has forced, and at the end of the 6 and Mango second quarter and the first half of play, a Bearcat team that come out really flat and getting gashed.
I feel fortunate, 17-7.
17-7 Bearcats. So
I feel real fortunate.
I'm very encouraged, and hopefully we see the second half explosion that we've seen in the last 2 weeks, and maybe we can put some distance between us and them early in the second half. But for now, the end of the second quarter, it's your Pilot Point Bearcats 17, Paradise Panthers 7. We're going to go to a break, and we'll be back with some stats and other things in a few minutes.
Justice Creek Art Studio, located on the north side of the Pilot Point Square, is the newest way to let your creativity flow. The owner, Sheila, a teacher of 15 years, can help you and your family's imagination roam free. Justice Creek Art Studio offers both adult and kids classes, in-studio pottery painting, private events, and even art-to-go kits for when you're on the go. Coming from an amateur artist, Sheila made the experience fun and easy. Classes book quick, so run on over to www.justicecreekartstudio.net to find the class for you, or swing on into the studio and meet our favorite artist yourself.
Hi, I'm Chance Kirby, the broker at Irick Real Estate. For 68 years, Irick Real Estate has been serving Pilot Point and the North Central Texas area. At Irick Real Estate, we understand that each client has their own unique needs. That is why we have 8 realtors on staff to meet those needs. Be it buying or selling, residential, commercial, or farm and ranch, we have a realtor ready to work with you. Don't let just anyone handle the single largest investment that your family may ever make. Trust that process to a local office that knows the area and will handle your transaction ethically and responsibly. You can find Irick Real Estate at pilotpoint.com or feel free to call me directly at 940-300-6900. Irick Real Estate, serving the area since 1952. Russell Pelzel with Hometown Pharmacy has built a reputation on providing only excellent service and support to the Pilot Point community. You can depend on Hometown Pharmacy to deliver the best customer service along with a selection of quality healthcare products. When you use Hometown Pharmacy, you will work with a knowledgeable and understanding staff who will help you find the right products and solutions tailored to fit your lifestyle, as well as equipment that will integrate into your daily life. Contact Hometown Pharmacy at 940-686-0123. Since 1983, the Scott Walker Insurance Agency has been covering the insurance needs of Pilot Point. Regardless of what that need may be, they have you covered, offering homeowners, auto, life, farm and ranch, and commercial. Give them a call at 940-686-2692. That's Germania Insurance, the Scott Walker Insurance Agency, located just north of the town square at 211 Scott Lane in Pilot Point, Texas. Scott Walker Insurance Agency, always there to help.
We want to wish our varsity cheerleader, Abby, a great senior year. Love Mom, Dad, and Michael.
Established in 2004, Ernesto's Fine Mexican Food has continued preserving its original home-style cooking and hospitable touch. Ernesto's family has roots in Mexico as well as Texas ties. Relying on those roots, Ernesto created his unique menu. Offering a variety of Tex-Mex favorites as well as Mexican specialties, Ernesto's won't let you down. So join them for home cooking, or as they say, Comida Cesar, in family-style service. Located at 10279 Farm Market 455 East, Suite 100, or at the corner of 455 and Highway 377 in Pilot Point. They look forward to seeing you, and go Bearcat.
Hey Bearcat fans, living in North Texas, you know all about bad weather. When bad weather does strike, look no further than James Floyd's Custom Roofing and Construction. Custom Roofing and Construction has built their business off of quality work and customer referrals. Let their friendly and knowledgeable staff ensure the project runs smoothly from start to finish. You can visit Custom Roofing and Construction on their website, customroofingdallas.com, or give them a call at 214-274-8353. Located in Pilot Point, Texas, the Chandler family has been making custom cabinets for over 40 years. As a team, Chandler Cabinets is committed to designing and building the perfect cabinets for you. They will make the process comfortable and stress-free by personally guaranteeing a superior product built on the standard of superior craftsmanship and immaculate customer satisfaction. From concept to completion, perfect form and function. Chandler Cabinets is an award-winning company with a reputation for consistent innovation at the highest level of design. You can find more information on Chandler Cabinets at chandlercabinets.net or on their Facebook page, Chandler Cabinets. Chandler Cabinets, 40 years of excellence. Bott Family Dentistry, located at 1223 South Washington Street in Pilot Point, is the area's first choice in dental care. Dr. Bott offers a full range of dental services for the entire family. His state-of-the-art office, equipped with the most current dental technology, including digital radiographs, digital records, and intraoral camera utilization, allows him to provide the best treatment options available today. Call 940-686-2535 to schedule your appointment. That is Bott Family Dentistry, Pilot Point's first choice in dental care. Life beyond the big city requires a 6 and Mango Equipment Frisco can-do attitude. Couple that along with a Kubota L-Series tractor, the #1 selling compact tractor in America, and you'll have the versatility and power to hook up to as many attachments needed to get the job done right. Stop by today or go to 6andmango.com, that's 6 spelled out, to see the full Kubota tractor line. Ask for Champ Walker. He'll be happy to help you with your next purchase. 6 and Mango Equipment and Kubota, they never miss an opportunity. For your equipment, call Champ Walker at 972-979-4261.
2020 has been a roller coaster of a year, but there's one thing I know that brings Pilot Point together better than anything, and that's Bearcat football and high school sports. Hi, I'm Realtor Travis Eyrick with Eyrick Real Estate. My family has lived in Pilot Point for over 100 years, so we know the area and love the community. If you have any real estate needs, please contact me or find me on Facebook. I look forward to working with you. Go Bearcats!
Point Bank is proud to support the Pilot Point Bearcats 2020 football season. Open your real free checking account with Point Bank and show your Bearcat pride with a Point Bank school logo debit card, custom designed with the Pilot Point High School logo on the front. Visit pointbank.com to know more. Point Bank, your neighbors love us. You will too. Member FDIC.
Advanced Care Veterinary Hospital, Pilot Point, has been caring for animals around the Pilot Point area for the past 30 years. Large and small pets can expect a quality experience unmatched by other clinics. Advanced Care Veterinary Hospital of Pilot Point offers all the services you'd expect from your veterinarian. They provide preventative care, which includes vaccinations, flea, tick, and heartworm prevention. They also provide sick animal care, surgical, and dental needs with their full-service lineup. Good luck to the Bearcats this season from Advanced Care Veterinary Hospital of Pilot Point, where pets are family.
Hi, I'm Greg Pelzel. Here at Pelzel Printing, we do custom embroidery, custom screen printing, and promotional product. You can reach Greg Pelzel at 940-453-5443. Go Bearcats!
Hey Bearcat fans, this is Coach Marsh. I know that whenever practice is over and I get home late, the first place I think of is Nick's Italian. You can go to Nick's Italian or you can call it at 940-686-2520. You get great quality food at a great price, not to mention the friendly service that you receive from Nick and his staff. Next time you're hungry and you don't feel like dragging out all those pots and pans and trying to cook for a family of 6, call Nick's Italian. And and they'll take care of you. Nick's has been family owned and operated since 2003. You can find the restaurant at 1340 South Highway 377 in Pilot Point, Texas. Support a veteran-owned business in Nick's Italian. Go Bearcats.
The Curtis and Holly Peacock family are proud supporters of Pilot Point ISD. The perseverance that our students have shown in these unprecedented times is a true reflection of what it means to be a Pilot Point Bearcat. The Peacocks want to wish all students in Pilot Point ISD a great 2021 school year and encourage them to continue to be an example to others. The Peacock family is always behind the Pilot Point Bearcats and Lady Cats. And remember, it is a great day to be a Pilot Point Bearcat. Enjoy that old-time country feel at the Martin General Store, located in downtown Pilot Point on the historic Pilot Point Square. The best way to describe the general store is it has a little bit of everything, from Circle-y candles to specialty jams, dressings, sauces, home decor, kitchen decor, goat's milk soap, jewelry, a large assortment of old-time candy, nostalgic toys and books, pet toys and treats, greeting cards and gift wrap. She also serves cold drinks, and last but not least, Beth Marie's ice cream. That's Martin General Store, a little bit of everything.
Hi, I'm Laura Bradley with Irick Real Estate here in Pilot Point. Growing up and living in this area my whole life allows me to have the expertise that is needed to better serve clients in this area. As a top producing agent with over 15 years of real estate experience, I believe in being a dedicated, hard-working realtor who strives to put clients first. It's about building relationships, not closing transactions. Feel free to call or text for all your real estate needs at 940-390-3911, or you can visit my website at southernlifeliving.com. When experience counts, call Laura, your local Irick Real Estate agent.
This is Shannon Stafford with Whitney Delcourt of Irick Real Estate. Whitney Delcourt is my real estate professional for all my commercial land and real estate needs. Whitney always demonstrates the highest ethical, moral, and professional integrity. Whitney's impressive market knowledge, her hard-working customer-focused style, and Whitney's professional service makes Whitney Delcourt the best choice to be your real estate professional.
This is Whitney Delcourt with Irick Real Estate, and I approve this message. And you can find me at pilotpoint.com.
In 2014, Uppercut Granite was founded with the mission to provide the highest quality fabrication and installation services to home builders, homeowners, and commercial contractors in the DFW and southern Oklahoma areas. With more than 50 years of combined experience in the countertop fabrication industry, the partners of Uppercut Granite possess the skills and expertise necessary to complete even the most difficult projects. Visit Uppercut Granite showroom at 1235 JC Lane in Pilot Point, Texas, or call 940-765-3525 to schedule an appointment. Go Bearcats!
For the best Mexican food experience, visit Uncle Beto's Mexican Restaurant on the corner of Liberty Street and Highway 377 in Pilot Point. Uncle Beto's offers the freshest and most authentic flavors that you can only find in the best Mexican cuisine. Dine in, or if you prefer curbside service, call Uncle Beto's at 940-686-0143 and order your food to go. Be sure to make Uncle Beto's a part of your game night routine either before the game or up until 10 p.m. on game night. Uncle Beto's is ready to serve all you hungry football fans. Uncle Beto's is a family-owned and operated business proudly supporting the Pilot Point Bearcats.
For 25 years, Gary and Tammy Rock, owners of Twin Cities South Trailer Sales, have been providing the equestrian community with high-quality products and services. As the nation's largest volume dealer for Sundowner and Featherlight trailers, Twin Cities South Trailer Sales supports the horse show world by providing award trailers to the APHC and NRHA. So if you're looking for a trailer, whether it's hauling your champion to the next horse show, hauling cattle to the sale, your prize vintage car to the car show, or just about anything you need to move, then give us a call or stop in our store located in Pilot Point, Texas.
Tritex Grass is DFW's first choice for landscapers, golf courses, sports venues, as well as residential and commercial clients by providing and installing high-quality turf grasses. Tritex stays on the cutting edge of technology and production in order to provide you with the best new grass varieties to suit the North Texas climate. With farms located throughout the state, Tritex offers multiple types of turf and grass to fit any need. Tritex Grass is the official grass provider for the Texas High School Baseball Coaches Association. Call Tritex now at 888-221-0422 and determine the right turf grass for you. If you needed brain surgery, would you hire a part-time brain surgeon? No, you would not. The same philosophy holds true when hiring a realtor. Trent Trubenbach with Scribner Real Estate is a full-time realtor. Trent will treat your real estate transaction as it should be. The most important financial decision your family has ever made. Don't settle for a part-time realtor to do a full-time job. Call Trent Trubenbach with Scribner Real Estate today and hire a full-time real estate professional. That's Trent Trubenbach with Scribner Real Estate at 469-583-5072. Trent Trubenbach, the full-time realtor.
Connect your life to the world with Speed of Light broadband. In the age of information, the internet is no longer a convenience or luxury. It is an essential element of the human experience. The internet has changed the way we think about and interact with the world. At Speed of Light broadband, we unite communities to this universe of information through fixed, high-speed wireless broadband connections. Speed of Light broadband's internet service is faster and more reliable than DSL or satellite connections. Speed of Light broadband. We bring your home and your community into the digital future.
Pelzel Barbershop and Salon and Southern Junkies has been home of the Bearcats since 1973. Whether you are looking for a classic crew cut or the perfect game day outfit, we have you covered. We carry a few fan favorite brands including Hey Dude Shoes, Judy Blue Jeans, Z Supply Clothing, and Orleans Candle Company. Come check us out on the north side of the square in downtown Paula Point or online at www.southernjunkies.com, and that is junkies with a Z. And don't forget, go Bearcats!
Justice Creek Art Studio, located on the north side of the Pilot Point Square, is the newest way to let your creativity flow. The owner, Sheila, a teacher of 15 years, can help you and your family's imagination roam free. Justice Creek Art Studio offers both adult and kids classes, in-studio pottery painting, private events, and even art-to-go kits for when you're on the go. Coming from an amateur artist, Sheila made the experience fun and easy. Classes book quick, so run on over to www.justicecreekartstudio.net to find the class for you, or swing on into the studio and meet our favorite artist yourself.
Hi, I'm Chance Kirby, the broker at Irick Real Estate. For 68 years, Irick Real Estate has been serving Pilot Point and the North Central Texas area. At Irick Real Estate, we understand that each client has their own unique needs. That is why we have 8 realtors on staff to meet those needs. Be it buying or selling, residential, commercial, or farm and ranch, we have a realtor ready to work with you. Don't let just anyone handle the single largest investment that your family may ever make. Trust that process to a local office that knows the area and will handle your transaction ethically and responsibly. You can find Irick Real Estate at pilotpoint.com or feel free to call me directly at 940-300-6900. Irick Real Estate, serving the area since 1952. Russell Pelzel with Hometown Pharmacy has built a reputation on providing only excellent service and support to the Pilot Point community. You can depend on Hometown Pharmacy to deliver the best customer service along with a selection of quality healthcare products. When you use Hometown Pharmacy, you will work with a knowledgeable and understanding staff who will help you find the right products and solutions tailored to fit your lifestyle, as well as equipment that will integrate into your daily life. Contact Hometown Pharmacy at 940-686-0123. Since 1983, the Scott Walker Insurance Agency has been covering the insurance needs of Pilot Point. Regardless of what that need may be, they have you covered, offering homeowners, auto, life, farm and ranch, and commercial. Give them a call at 940-686-2692. That's Germania Insurance, the Scott Walker Insurance Agency, located just north of the town square at 211 Scott Lane in Pilot Point, Texas. Scott Walker Insurance Agency, always there to help.
We want to wish our varsity cheerleader, Abby, a great senior year. Love Mom, Dad, and Michael.
Established in 2004, Ernesto's Fine Mexican Food has continued preserving its original home-style cooking and hospitable touch. Ernesto's family has roots in Mexico as well as Texas ties. Relying on those roots, Ernesto created his unique menu. Offering a variety of Tex-Mex favorites as well as Mexican specialties, Ernesto's won't let you down. So join them for home cooking, or as they say, Comida Cesar, in family-style service. Located at 10279 Farm Market 455 East, Suite 100, or at the corner of 455 and Highway 377 in Pilot Point. They look forward to seeing you, and go Bearcat.
Hey Bearcat fans, living in North Texas, you know all about bad weather. When bad weather does strike, look no further than James Floyd's Custom Roofing and Construction. Custom Roofing and Construction has built their business off of quality work and customer referrals. Let their friendly and knowledgeable staff ensure the project runs smoothly from start to finish. You can visit Custom Roofing and Construction on their website, customroofingdallas.com, or give them a call at 214-274-8353. Located in Pilot Point, Texas, the Chandler family has been making custom cabinets for over 40 years. As a team, Chandler Cabinets is committed to designing and building the perfect cabinets for you. They will make the process comfortable and stress-free by personally guaranteeing a superior product built on the standard of superior craftsmanship and immaculate customer satisfaction. From concept to completion, perfect form and function. Chandler Cabinets is an award-winning company with a reputation for consistent innovation at the highest level of design. You can find more information on Chandler Cabinets at chandlercabinets.net or on their Facebook page, Chandler Cabinets. Chandler Cabinets, 40 years of excellence.
And we're back, and this is going to be the Twin City Hometown Pharmacy halftime show. It's not going to be too long tonight going over the stats. There's not a whole lot to go over. Dakota David, 1 for 4 through the air, but the one was the big 46-yard tight end screen to Aydon Cox that set up the big touchdown run on the next play to Ish Harris. Speaking of Ish Harris for 8 of his carries tonight has been bottled up pretty well. But he had the 90-yard run, and he had the big 20-plus yard touchdown run, which brings his stat line to 9 carries for 126 yards.
We talked about him, breaking off some long runs, and we saw 2 of them. Hopefully we'll get more here in the second half.
Yeah, that 90-plus yard that should have been a touchdown for that. And I won't get over it. I'm not getting over that damn.
I got to see the game film.
Yeah, but it wasn't a touchdown. But he made up for it more than made up for it with that truck stick he had late in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Receiving wise, so once again, Aydon Cox 1 catch, 46 yards. Rushing wise, nobody other than Ish has really done a whole lot. Jay Cox has 4 carries for 9 yards. Couple no-yard gains for a couple other guys getting the ball. Not a whole lot from the Bearcat offense, but the Bearcat defense has forced 3 Twin City turnovers and a turnover on downs on a 4th and goal to go situation.
Yeah, they've really stood up when they needed and made excellent plays. That pick 6 was awesome.
I was talking off the air here at halftime while we were waiting for the stats to come in and all that about. There's been 2 instances here in the first half where Paradise gets themselves all the way down the field and then get down inside the 5 and kind of go a bit out of character. Now, the one at the end of the half, 6 seconds left, no timeouts. Your hands are kind of tied. You kind of have to pass, but getting yourself out of character has cost you potentially 14 points. And look, 14 points is the difference right now.
Yeah, like I said, they've had their chances. All I can think of is that we're fortunate to be up 17-7 at halftime. One thing I like that I heard on the Bearcat Insiders that Coach Marsh was talking about how calm they are at halftime, and the kids are so eager to learn and just be coached up and learn what the game plan is for the second half. We all kind of have this vision that every halftime is, especially for us 90 Bearcats, like Coach Lenny Gray coming in there all fired up. I don't know if you've ever seen the clip of Augie Garrido, the famous clip of it was really a post-game speech, but he's talking about how it's basically, his life or death. He was fired up. We went through a couple of those with Coach Lenny Gray. It wasn't every week, like we want to think it was. We're looking back at old time's sake, but I do like what Coach Marsh said about how they're coaching these kids up at halftime, and obviously it's working because the last 2 weeks, man, the Bearcats have really responded after halftime.
Well, the offense has been pretty anemic here in the first half. Let's look for that. Let's look for some explosive plays here in the second half. We talked a lot earlier in the game about when you're getting as much pressure brought against you as Paradise will bring, that you kind of expect a few negative plays, you expect a few no-gain plays, but you also expect with athletes like Ish Harris and Jay Cox that you break some of those through and you ultimately get real big plays. And that's kind of what we've seen for the Bearcats in the first half. I'd like to see in the second half a few less of the negative yardage and a few more of the big yardage.
Yeah, the thing I'm looking at is are we going to be able to assert our dominance in the second half like we have the last couple of weeks, because we're kind of short-handed tonight. We got some guys filling in different spots and that they're not used to. Gavin Wheeler's playing both ways, for example, and I just wonder if, and I think maybe Paradise has a little deeper, tougher team, and like I said, they got 33 guys on the roster, 19 seniors, so I don't expect them to lay down.
Yeah, and if they don't keep throwing the ball to us, they can put some points up. They've shown they can move the ball. Just luckily for us, they put the ball on the turf once, threw the ball to us a couple times, and that's really the difference in the ball game. So, folks, there's 5.5 minutes left in the Hometown Pharmacy halftime. So we're going to get a few more words from our sponsors, and we'll be back for this kickoff of the second half.
Hey Bearcat fans, living in North Texas, you know all about bad weather. When bad weather does strike, look no further than James Floyd's Custom Roofing and Construction. Custom Roofing and Construction has built their business off of quality work and customer referrals. Let their friendly and knowledgeable staff ensure the project runs smoothly from start to finish. You can visit Custom Roofing and Construction on their website, customroofingdallas.com, or give them a call at 214-274-8353.
I'm number 5, Jay Cox, and you're listening to Bearcat Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
Established in 2004, Ernesto's Fine Mexican Food has continued preserving its original home-style cooking and hospitable touch. Ernesto's family has roots in Mexico as well as Texas ties. Relying on those roots, Ernesto created his unique menu. Offering a variety of Tex-Mex favorites as well as Mexican specialties, Ernesto's won't let you down. So join them for home cooking, or as they say, Comida Cesar, in family-style service. Located at 10279 Farm Market 455 East, Suite 100, or at the corner of 455 and Highway 377 in Pilot Point. They look forward to seeing you, and go Bearcat.
Hi, I'm Piper Brownlee from the Pilot Point Varsity Cheer Team, and you're listening to Bearcat Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
Since 1983, the Scott Walker Insurance Agency has been covering the insurance needs of Pilot Point. Regardless of what that need may be, they have you covered, offering homeowners, auto, life, farm and ranch, and commercial. Give them a call at 940-686-2692. That's Germania Insurance, the Scott Walker Insurance Agency, located just north of the town square at 211 Scott Lane in Pilot Point, Texas. Scott Walker Insurance Agency, always there to help.
We want to wish our varsity cheerleader, Abby, a great senior year. Love Mom, Dad, and Michael.
I'm Pilot Point cross country runner Ubaldo Nandine, and you're listening to Bearcats Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
Russell Pelzel with Hometown Pharmacy has built a reputation on providing only excellent service and support to the Pilot Point community. You can depend on Hometown Pharmacy to deliver the best customer service along with a selection of quality healthcare products. When you use Hometown Pharmacy, you will work with a knowledgeable and understanding staff who will help you find the right products and solutions tailored to fit your lifestyle, as well as equipment that will integrate into your daily life. Contact Hometown Pharmacy at 940-686-0123.
I'm number 10, Aydon Rodriguez, and you're listening to Bearcats Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
Hi, I'm Chance Kirby, the broker at Irick Real Estate. For 68 years, Irick Real Estate has been serving Pilot Point and the North Central Texas area. At Irick Real Estate, we understand that each client has their own unique needs. That is why we have 8 realtors on staff to meet those needs. Be it buying or selling, residential, commercial, or farm and ranch, we have a realtor ready to work with you. Don't let just anyone handle the single largest investment that your family may ever make. Trust that process to a local office that knows the area and will handle your transaction ethically and responsibly. You can find Irick Real Estate at pilotpoint.com or feel free to call me directly at 940-300-6900. Irick Real Estate, serving the area since 1952.
I'm number 11, Dorian Soroka, and you're listening to Bearcat Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
Justice Creek Art Studio, located on the north side of the Pilot Point Square, is the newest way to let your creativity flow. The owner, Sheila, a teacher of 15 years, can help you and your family's imagination roam free. Justice Creek Art Studio offers both adult and kids classes, in-studio pottery painting, private events, and even art-to-go kits for when you're on the go. Coming from an amateur artist, Sheila made the experience and easy. Classes book quick, so run on over to www.justicecreekartstudio.net to find the class for you, or swing on into the studio and meet our favorite artist yourself.
I'm number 12, Max Holler, and you are listening to Bearcat Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
And we're back, Bearcat fans, getting ready to start the second half. But before we do, I want to take a moment to recognize a loss in the Bearcat family we had this week. Coach Rob Best passed away this week. I got the word from former classmates and teammates that he had passed. And Coach Best will come to Pilot Point, I believe, in 2006 and stayed in Pilot Point went from position coach to head coach, and was here all the way up until Coach Danny Joe got the job. How many years back ago was that? 4 years?
Yeah.
Coach Best was a great football mind, coached at places like Appalachian State and Buffalo University, coached quarterbacks on the 2009 state championship team, was a well-read man, kind of Shakespearean for our state championship team. He was always there, just kind of providing words of wisdom and encouragement, and he always just would come up with the neatest quotes to kind of refocus you and recenter you. He was just, outside of football, was a great man overall, well loved by all the players that I think that he probably ever coached. He was just a great guy.
Everybody that ever worked for him and worked with him, all I've heard is just glowing remarks about the man.
Yeah, Coach Best was a great man. It's a tough loss for the Bearcat family, so if we'd all keep his wife and his family in our prayers.
Condolences to his family.
Yes, but the second half has kicked off. Joel Ganser opens up the third quarter with a Southern Junkies kickoff. It goes and it's fielded at about the 20 and brought out to just across the 30-yard line. So Paradise, who won the opening coin toss, elected to defer, are going to try to take advantage of that here in the second half. They made a stop in the opening drive of the game, and that's kind of the dream when you defer a kickoff. You make a stop on the opening drive, and then you start the second half with a touchdown.
Set the tone in the second half.
Bearcat defense, ultimate bend and don't break. They forced 3 Twin City turnovers in the first half. And let's see if they have the same luck in the second. The first play goes to look to be Joe Gonzalez for the Paradise Panthers for about 5 yards. And Paradise I think if I was Paradise, I would kind of stick to the one play they generally run.
Stick with the little sweep, right?
Yeah, I mean,
expect them to come near side now. They went far side on that play.
They kind of run one play all night. I told you earlier in the game, it seems like every time they've run the jet sweep, it's worked. Every time they've ran something else, it hasn't. Here it is a jet sweep again, and this time Jay Cox can't bring him down immediately, but Aydon Cox comes flying in. That might have been Dorian Soroka. And
Avery Smith was in on it as well.
Man, I'm not entirely sure. The guy, whoever came in on the tackle, was moving entirely too fast to read their number, because that was a great play. And that's something we didn't see in the first half. You didn't see when we did turn in the jet sweep, there generally was nobody scraping across the top of the tackle.
To greet them, right?
And right there were multiple players there. So the Bearcat defense, early in the second half, I see an adjustment there.
Yeah, now you got them third and long, maybe get them out of their rhythm. They may not be able to go to their jet sweep again.
Number 9, Staten, still the quarterback. He's looking to pass. He throws the ball. He had a man in the flat, but it was a little high and behind, and it was incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and 8, and this is not how you want to start the second half down 10 when you're the Panthers.
No, and their passing game has not been effective tonight at all. To our credit.
Yeah, definitely.
Good coverage, etc., but they have not had much success passing the ball.
Pacer Ryle, who I know, according to the scouting report I got, we didn't get to your players to watch, but he has been a player to watch. He hasn't really been a factor tonight. One target, no catches.
Yeah.
He might have had one carry, or maybe he did have one catch.
He had one catch,
That's it. I mean, he's the punter here, so he takes a snap and he punts it, and it's kind of a wobbly punt, goes out at the Bearcat 40. And the Bearcat offense going to take their first drive of the second half.
Good field position.
And we're going to see where they mark it. Okay, well, they're going to give the Paradise Panthers an extra 5 yards on the punt.
They gave an extra 5 on that one. I don't know. Okay.
They said forget
Now
walking it off. We'll just put the ball where we feel like it. They put it where it should go, but
I think the line judge looked like he deferred to the back judge.
Yeah. Well, the Bearcat offense is going to take the ball to start their first possession in the second half. 1st and 10 at their own 40. They're in shotgun here. Dakota David still the quarterback. Snap. It's going to be a kind of a power play. Ish Harris hits the hole running. Makes a safety miss. He's looking to run somebody over, and he definitely delivers a blow there deep downfield. Number 17, Tristan Connor of the Panthers, makes the tackle, but he took the worst of the tackle there. That's a big Travis Irick real estate first down. First play of the second half is a good one.
I like what I saw. Ish came out with some crazy legs similar to last week. Looks like he's got a lot of energy.
Yeah, if you're familiar with Madden, it looked like the halfback base play where you pull the guard, but the guard's just coming over one spot to make a block. Ish hit the hole running. Kind of the same play, left-hand side. Ish Harris up the middle, runs over the safety again, and is finally ridden down after close to 20 yards there on the carry for Ish Harris. Another Irick real estate first down, and that's a pretty good play call. Just hand the ball to Ish.
He continues to punish their secondary when finishing runs. I mean, he's been the hammer several times tonight.
So Ricky was up here pregame, and we talked about him working with Ish, and man, it's been pretty apparent his development through the first handful of games this season.
Yeah, he's added so many things to his tool belt, and he seems like he uses a different tool every week.
This is a quarterback keeper, Dakota David, around the left side, kind of timid as he turns the corner. But you know what? That's 4 yards, 5 yards, 4 yards. But you know what? In my eyes, it's just effective enough to let the defense know, hey, the quarterback will keep it.
Right. You want to keep him honest.
Cowboys, I like seeing that with Dak. I'm not looking for Dak, or in this case Dakota, to be a huge force in the run game. But if the defense doesn't respect that he'll keep it, then it kind of limits the running back's ability. So the fact that he kept it right there is going to be big for the offense. This time we're under center. Ish Harris the lone back, and he's going to take the power right up the middle. Patient running, breaks a few tackles, and they're not going to bring him down. Pelzel printing, touchdown. Looks like it was a 15, 16-yard carry right up the middle, and that's a Bearcat touchdown.
Yeah, nice start to the second half. We got the 3 and out, and then drove right down and put 6 on the board. Had reservations for 6.
So I like that we're not playing around with the gate this week. We're lined up, going to kick the next Italian extra point, and we'll see how it goes. Hoyle Ganser's got it teed up. Snap. Aston with a good hold. The kick is up, and it's good. 9:11 remaining in the third quarter. It's Pilot Point Bearcats 20. Hold on. There's an Advanced Care Vet Hospital penalty.
I think it's going to hold up, though, because they're all leaving the field. It's going to be 24.
We're going to see what the call is here. Oh, yeah, everybody's leaving the field, so it looks like the next Italian extra point is going to be good. Here, Pilot Point Bearcats 24, Paradise 7, and let's go to a quick commercial break.
Hi, I'm Laura Bradley with Irick Real Estate here in Pilot Point. Growing up and living in this area my whole life allows me to have the expertise that is needed to better serve clients in this area. As a top producing agent with over 15 years of real estate experience, I believe in being a dedicated, hard-working realtor who strives to put clients first. It's about building relationships, not closing transactions. Feel free to call or text for all your real estate needs at 940-390-3911. Or you can visit my website at southernlifeliving.com. When experience counts, call Laura, your local Irick real estate agent.
I'm number 14, Tristan Trubenbach, and you're listening to Bearcat Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
So the Advanced Care Vet penalty that we were confused about before we went to break was actually an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Panthers. So Hoyle Ganser is going to have this teed up at the Panther 45 for the kickoff. So let's see him sail this one through the end zone, or maybe there's a pooch.
Yeah, he's got the leg to do it.
Teed up, and let's see how the Bearcats want to play this. He approaches, and he is going to pooch it kind of in an open area. The ball bounces, and it's fielded, and the kickoff coverage team needs to make a tackle. They do. Slung down right there. I'm trying to see who made the tackle. Can't see who made the tackle there, but he slung his man down, and Paradise is going to get the ball at their own 20-yard line, so might as well kicked it to the back of the end zone.
Yeah, same result.
Yep. Chandler Cabinet scoring drive summary, 4 plays, 60 yards, and 1 minute and 18 seconds, and this is deja vu, really, how the last few weeks have went.
Excellent start to the second half. Bearcats have done it 3 games in a row now.
Yep, well, 3 games in a row, we start off slow or just can't get our feet underneath us and come out and start the second half strong. So let's see if that continues here. 1st and 10 for the Panthers, their own 20. This is going to be jet sweep motion, but it's handed off right at the middle in the swarming Bearcat defense for maybe 1 yard on the carry. That looked like the same jet sweep motion, but they handed it to the running back and let him try to dive between the tackles. And I'll say that for this Bearcat defense. Not a whole lot between the tackles tonight.
Yeah. And it looks like Coach Freeze's defense is already stiffening up and apparently made adjustments since the first half. We're covering that play, a little jet sweep, even better than we did in the first half.
So they've only ran the jet sweep in this half 1 time, and the Bearcat defense did a good job, but no, they're not going to be this one. This is going to be a quarterback keep it. He tries to take it backside. Once again, not a whole lot there between the tackles. Maybe another 1.5 yards, 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Panthers. Just confused, man. You've run 1 play in the first half. It was your only play that you had any success on.
You would think they would just
and in the biggest moments,
dance with the one that brung them.
In the biggest moments in the red zone, you don't run it. Here, you start and come out the second half, you just let up a touchdown. You have 2 opportunities to run it, you don't. But it's 3rd and 7 here. We'll see what they decide to do.
I think they'll roll the pocket and put it in the air. We'll see.
This is the quarterback keep up the middle again, and it's going to be right at the line to gain. The way the referees have been going tonight, it looks like they're going to give them the first down. They do. That's going to be a first down by maybe the nose of the football.
They do not want to measure, do they?
No,
it's a second or third close one, and they're just.
These referees don't get paid by the hour, John.
Let's get this thing over with.
It's close enough, might as well, right?
I guess so.
But 7:37 remaining here in the third quarter. Pilot Point up 24-7. Paradise got their first down of the half. And let's see what happens. They're going to go deep. Ish Harris didn't get his head turned around, but the ball was overthrown. That was
it's still confusing that they're not throwing to their key receiver, Pacer Rao.
Yeah, and I think that play was kind of funny because it was definitely a false start by Paradise, but because the false start happened in the same motion as the normal motion they ran, the referees didn't throw the flag.
Okay, I thought he was calling Big Gavin Wheeler, which.
Well,
okay, yeah, that's why he let it go.
Maybe I need my eyes checked. There
thought
was an advanced care penalty on the Bearcats there. I didn't see it. That's why quarterback took the snap and immediately looked to go deep. Did you see? Did we jump? Did we line up off sides?
Yeah, he jumped, but I thought he might have got back in time. But maybe the offense reacted to it, so then they had to call it.
We'll see, but here they don't run the jet sweep again. They fake it. Quarterback dive up the middle, and 27 there. That is another tackle by number 27. Number 27, Curly Brockman.
Curly Brockman has come to play tonight.
I think this is some of his first varsity action tonight. He's not, he's been undersized, but man, he's out there, he's playing. He's defending the pass, made some tackles.
Yeah, you see Jay, putting him in position half the time. Look at Jay's coaching him up out there.
He's playing in that middle linebacker spot.
He's inexperienced, but he's tough, sticking his nose in there.
Yeah, he's definitely playing in that middle spot where Dorian Soroka would normally be. This quarterback keep up the middle. And it looked like to be more than enough for the first down for the Panthers there. Good blocking by the Panthers O-line, getting downfield, delivering a block.
Curly might have got treated like Nordy on that one.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a tough play there for Curly.
That's big 71, Clayton Godwin.
Yeah, but you know what?
6'4", 275. It's hard to go up against that guy.
Curly's back up, standing right there in the middle of the defense, looking over for his call, ready to make another play.
Yes, sir.
I wonder if there's something going on with Dorian Soroka. That normally looks like it's Dorian's spot.
Yeah, we haven't seen Dorian. Maybe he's injured.
This pass play looking deep down the seam. Edwin Rodriguez in good position. The ball thrown high and behind the receiver. even if it was a well-thrown ball, I don't know if they're going to make the catch there because it was a pretty good coverage by the Bearcats.
Yeah, again, he's targeting Laketon Yates, number 7, but I'm just baffled because everything I've seen out of number 24, Pacer Rao, should be their main target. He's 6'3". He's a good kid to target, and they haven't got him in the game plan tonight.
Well, according to Coach Marsh on Bearcat Insider, that seemed to be the plan: is the sweep left, sweep right, sweep left, sweep right, deep ball to 24. Well, here they go. They run the jet sweep, looking like we're trying to stretch it. We do, but there's nobody scraping over the top, and allows the Panthers to get about 7 yards, 6.5, 7 yards. They're on 2nd and 10. It's going to be a 3rd down here. Slow to get up is number 3 for the Panthers, but ultimately he gets up. He's heading back to the huddle. And they didn't give as many yards as it looked like, so it looks like it's going to be 5-yard gain on the play.
Ryan, are you shocked that they haven't, last week it seemed like Bad Bunny was picking on number 8 for us in pass defense. Are you surprised that they haven't tested Aston Kirby deep?
Maybe they knew this would be Aston's week. Because I'm telling you, he's due for a breakout week. Maybe they knew.
I kind of hope they do test him and he gets a pick 6.
Man, I'm telling you, we're here on the Paradise sideline in the stands. But if that happens, I'm gonna be.
We might be in a fight.
I'm gonna be a homer for sure, because he deserves it. Well, it's gonna be an uppercut granted timeout by the Panthers here. We're gonna get a quick commercial break.
If you needed brain surgery, would you hire a part-time brain surgeon? No, you would not. The same philosophy holds true when hiring a realtor. Trent Trubenbach with Scribner Real Estate is a full-time realtor. Trent will treat your real estate transaction as it should be. The most important financial decision your family has ever made. Don't settle for a part-time realtor to do a full-time job. Call Trent Trubenbach with Scribner Real Estate today and hire a full-time real estate professional. That's Trent Trubenbach with Scribner Real Estate at 469-583-5072. Trent Trubenbach, the full-time realtor.
I'm number 15, Avery Smith, and you're listening to Bearcat Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
With a 5:08 remaining in the 3rd quarter, your Laura Bradley scoreboard check. Pilot Point 24, Paradise 7. Paradise just took their first uppercut granted timeout of the 2nd half to save themselves from a delay of game. It's going to be 3rd and a long 5 here for the Panthers. So if I were them, I'd probably run it here and set myself up for a 4th down run. We'll see what they want to do. They fake play action, pass down the seam, and there's a man open. And he's got some wheels on him.
Wow, he's got speed.
Cardenas. That was an unnecessary block there, but that's a touchdown for Bowie. Number 1, Anthony Cardenas. He catches the ball in front, but very apparent to know that the ball was in his hand.
No, we weren't catching Anthony. He was gone. Nice play design. Paradise coming out of the timeout. They executed it.
Definitely a big play there. Big answer from the Panthers right there. It's their first offensive touchdown in quite a long while. Snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it looks like they make the tie extra point. 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Panthers cut the deficit down to Pilot Point 24, Paradise 13. We'll take a quick break.
Enjoy that old-time country feel at the Martin General Store, located in downtown Pilot Point on the historic Pilot Point Square. The best way to describe the general store is it has a little bit of everything, from Circle-y candles to specialty jams, dressings, sauces, home decor, kitchen decor, goat's milk soap, jewelry, a large assortment of old-time candy, nostalgic toys and books, pet toys and treats, greeting cards and gift wrap. She also serves cold drinks, and last but not least, Beth Marie's ice cream. That's Martin General Store, a little bit of everything.
I'm Denise Dominguez, a student trainer for the Bearcats, and you're listening to Bearcat Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
And we're back, and we're going straight to a Travis Irick out-of-town scoreboard.
I know that whenever
yeah, Ryan, we got Boyd's up on Ponder 14-0 at halftime. Number 1 Brock is asserting their will now over Whitesboro. It's 36-7. 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. And Bowie is up 23-12 over Peaster with 1:35 left in the second quarter. And that's a Travis Irick out-of-town scoreboard for District 4.
And it's a surprise onside.
Kick.
Ball squirts out, fielded by the Bearcats. It looked like Paradise should have got that one.
Yeah,
bounced right up to one of their guys, and I think maybe two guys collided and pushed the ball right to one of our upbacks there. Looked like Curly recovered it. Curly Brockman, number 27. He's at least the guy that handed it over to the ref.
He's factored in tonight for sure. That's a risk. They run that little fake onside the whole game to try to get you to fall asleep, and then they hit you with it. When you're not ready.
Chandler and Cabinet scoring drive summary for the Panthers: 8 plays, 80 yards, 4 minutes and 7 seconds on their last touchdown drive. We're going to answer that, handing the ball to Ish Harris between the tackles, and he's going to get about 2 on first downs. And it's going to be second. They're going to give him 1 yard. So it's going to be second and 9 coming up for the Bearcats at their own 44-yard line.
Yeah, again, I'm watching these Hogs. I really want them to step up here in the second half. I know a lot of them are playing out of position and playing both ways for the first time this season.
Pistol formation for Dakota David. Ish Harris behind him. Snap. Handoff, stretch play to the left. Ish Harris hits the hole hard, and he's going to get about 6 yards and make it about 3rd and 3 here for the Bearcats at the 50-yard line. So we're right at midfield. Look like it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Bearcats here.
Good pad level by Ish, getting low and finishing off that run. Got a couple extra yards at the end by keeping his legs driving.
And he's just gotten so much better just through the season of knowing when to get the handoff, when to be patient, when to hit it hard. That was one of those that if he would have been patient, he probably would have been tracked down from behind. But because he hits it hard, he's able to get his yards gained.
Exactly.
Back under center, Dakota David. This is going to be a pass all the way. Going to hit Aydon Cox down the seam. Aydon Cox bounces to the left. He's going to pick up a block from Aston Kirby. And if he can get the block and a touchdown, and it is a house call. Pelzel printing touchdown pass from Dakota David to Aydon Cox. And that's only his second completion of the game. But I think Dakota David's stat line so far is like 2 for 5 for 96 yards.
It's very effective.
Both to Aydon Cox there. Big 50-yard touchdown catch. And that is how you want to answer letting up a touchdown.
Yeah, let's give the offensive line credit. They had a little A-gap blitz from their middle linebacker right up the middle. Somebody picked it up.
Well, thank goodness, because there was really no drop there by Dakota.
I know. It was a perfect play call by the Bearcats and perfect execution.
Well, here we go for the Nick's Italian extra point. No swinging gate. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it's down the middle. Good. The Nick's Italian extra point is good, and that extends the score. 3:31 left in the third quarter. Your Pilot Point Bearcats 31, the Paradise Panthers 14. Let's get a quick word.
Hey Bearcat fans, this is Coach Marsh. I know that whenever practice is over and I get home late, the first place I think of is Nick's Italian. You can go to Nick's Italian or you can call it at 940-686-2520. You get great quality food at a great price, not to mention the friendly service that you receive from Nick and his staff. Next time you're hungry and you don't feel like dragging out all those pots and pans and trying to cook for a family of 6, call Nick's Italian and they'll take care of you. Nick's has been family owned and operated since 2003. You can find the restaurant at 1340 South Highway 377 in Pilot Point, Texas. Support a veteran owned business in Nick's Italian. Go Bearcats.
I'm number 23, Ryan Stewart, and you are listening to Bearcat Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
And we're back, Bearcat fans. Joel Ganser has it teed up at the 40 for the Southern Junkies kickoff. The Chandler Cabinet drive summary for the Bearcats. 3 plays, 57 yards, punctuated by a 50-yard Pelzel printing touchdown pass from Dakota David to Aydon Cox. So we let up the first touchdown of the second half, and we come back and we answer with one of our own. So the Bearcat offense is rolling to start the second half.
Yeah, last couple of weeks, Ryan, we put up 53 against Peacer, 52 against Bowie, and we got 31 so far in the third quarter here tonight.
Joel Ganser kicks this one deep. It's caught him at the 15-yard line, and trying to return on the Pilot Point sideline, runs into a wall of defenders, and it's kind of just a big rugby scrum before he's brought down at about the 33-yard line of the Paradise Panthers. So they're going to start their third drive of the second half. They've went punt, touchdown, and Pilot Point so far in the second half has went touchdown, touchdown.
Yeah, our offense has been rolling, and hopefully we can get a stop here. We're outscoring people this whole season, so like for the defense to stand up right here, get a big stop, put this game away.
That's right. Well, on the commercial break, I heard our ad run for Nick's Italian. I want to remind everyone we'll be back at home at Massey Stadium next week, and we'll get to look at that beautiful camera. Yeah, that Nick's Italian camera. And here we go. This is first play. Yeah, first play for Paradise. They run the touchdown play from the last drive again, and the ball was thrown a bit short for Anthony Cardenas. He's a weapon, man. The speed that kid had on that touchdown. Get the ball in his hands. You don't want to be in a position where you're having to chase him from behind.
Yeah, I mean, our eyes lit up. We saw how fast that kid was. We were like, where's he been all game? Yep. And like you said, they kind of flipped the play and ran the same thing. They love to run the same play both ways.
This playbook strikes me as a playbook that has like 4 plays in it.
They're pressing R2 to flip their plays.
Yeah, well, here we go. The fake sweep, quarterback keep up the middle for nothing. So after incomplete pass and a yard that gets back to the original line of scrimmage, it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Panthers. And they ran the jet sweep twice, and it's
strange.
It's your bread and butter in the entire first half. And the second half, you've ran it twice, albeit not to much success. I think they've ran it the 2 times for 2 yards and 6 yards, but all the rest of the plays, besides the big play touchdown, nothing else has really worked for them.
No. Not at all. And
kind of a fluke play,
defense is kind of stiffened up on the option.
And they run the fake. Oh, number 23 almost got the sack. Ball's overthrown over everybody. And it's going to be incomplete. It's going to be a 4th and 10 for the Bearcats.
They're finally targeting Pacer Ryle, but it looked like the quarterback just unloaded early. He just did not want to take a hit.
Ryan Stewart for the Bearcats, heavy pressure on the quarterback, forced the bad throw. It looked like they might have had a busted assignment up front for the Panthers because he came running right through the line of scrimmage with really nobody in front of him, so it forced the bad throw.
Going to force a punt, but we're going to beware of the fake, right?
Well, they've already gotten a little desperate with the surprise onside. Like I said, Ryan Stewart on the quarterback pressure. The snap is good, the catch is good, and the punt is up, and the punt's going to bounce at the 45 and take a Paradise bounce. Curley almost under the ball.
Almost got 2 involved in this game.
Bearcats going to take possession at the 32-yard line, their own 32-yard line. And you know what? The Bearcat offense is rolling right now, so let's keep building on it.
Yeah, like I said, they scored 50 the last 2 weeks. Let's put another 50 spot up there. You like that number, right?
I love 5-0.
Put 5-0 on the board.
Hey, I was thinking about this today. The explosion of offense we've seen. It's every week. This is, it's maybe just the Bearcat style of play. It's lots of points scored, which put your defense on the field a lot as well, and kind of give up quite a few points.
Hey, you only have to score 1 more than your opponent, whatever it takes.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Hand the ball, dive to Ish Harris. Ish Harris, tough run. Those are tough 6 yards. That's kind of a tone-setting run right there.
Yeah, kind of threw a guy down when he thought he was going to get tackled and reverse spin and got 2 more yards after he thought he was going to go down.
Yeah, well, Ish is just going to be a player that if he continues carrying his edge through the game, it's just going to be harder and harder to tackle.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to watch him all season. I think he's been our overall MVP.
Dakota David under center, eye left, and it's going to be handoff to Ryan Stewart. And Ryan Stewart is drug kind of in a circle, but not until he gains about a yard there. It's going to be 3rd and 4. That was the eye left where they kind of faked the toss out and hand it to the fullback coming back the other side.
Fullback lives matter.
Yeah.
They don't get very many opportunities, but you love to see it when they do.
Yeah, that was the dream position for me. Ultimately, I loved that I was a hog, but coming up, it's what I wanted to play. I wanted to be a fullback. You mentioned the Mike Allstott. That was my inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
3rd down carry for Ish Harris, going to get the Irish Real Estate first down plus some. Gets the ball into Paradise territory. And like I said, that's an Irish Real Estate first down into Paradise Panther territory. Maybe the 48-yard line of Paradise.
Yeah, he just ran out of real estate here on the near side. If we would have probably started that play on the far hash, he might have took that to the house.
Starting to see some hands on the hips from the Panthers.
Yeah, that's one thing I was looking for, to see if we could wear these guys down. They got a little deeper roster than the last couple of weeks.
We're on the shotgun here. Fullback to the right. Ish Harris to Dakota David's left. Motion right to left. It's just a decoy. Take the snap, hand it off, coming back to the right side for Ish Harris. Bounces off a blocker and extends the ball out there. 4 yards, kind of unnecessary to put the ball in the wrist like that.
You got to be careful with that.
Yeah. Just saw Ingram, the running back for Texas, try to do that against TCU and cost him the fumble, cost him the game. Speaking of Red River
I
shootout
don't
tomorrow.
want to play the game on him because it's one play, but.
Well, I mean, I hear that and I understand the sentiment, but
Yeah.
that play is the go-ahead touchdown.
It was the key play of the game for sure.
So I left. Dakota David under center, takes a snap, and it's that
here
fake
we
pitch, handoff to the fullback coming the opposite side. Look like that's Jay Cox playing fullback there, who gets about 5 yards. Going to put us in a 3rd and 3.
What were we going to say about the Red River shootout?
Red River shootout, man, tomorrow, 11 a.m.
Yeah. It's going to be odd. Is there no fans allowed at all?
No, I think it's going to be 50%, 35
okay,
or something like that.
Still going to be.
But what's even odder is Texas coming off a loss and OU coming off a 2.
It's still going to be a good game regardless. It always is. They're going to bring it. Texas is going to win by 17, but
Looks like Coach David is willing to let this go all the way to the 4th quarter. So that's going to be our last play of the 3rd quarter. The end of 3 quarters, it's your Bearcats 31, the Paradise Panthers 13, with your Bearcats on the drive. We're going to go to a quick word from our sponsor, and we'll come back to the Peacock family 4th quarter.
The Curtis and Holly Peacock family are proud supporters of Pilot Point ISD. The perseverance that our students have shown in these unprecedented times is a true reflection of what it means to be a Pilot Point Bearcat. The Peacocks want to wish all students in Pilot Point ISD a great 2021 school year and encourage them to continue to be an example to others. The Peacock family is always behind the Pilot Point Bearcats and Lady Cats. And remember, it is a great day to be a Pilot Point Bearcat.
I'm Jesus Coyote, and you're listening to Bearcat Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
Getting ready to start the Peacock family 4th quarter. The Bearcats are going to start with a 3rd and 3 here. Be big to go towards the rest of this game if we can convert here and get a new set of downs and really start playing this clock with a pretty decent lead.
Yeah, you can start salting this game away if we get this first down right here.
It's a full 3-possession game. Bearcats up 17. So I'd like to see kind of what you said, a ball possession type mindset here for the 4th quarter. Feed your hoss, feed Ish, get Jay Cox some touches, and get into the move to 3-0 in district.
Absolutely.
Dakota David takes a snap
and quarterback sneak.
Well, we needed 3 yards. We run the old school quarterback sneak for 4 yards, and an Irish Real Estate first down.
Very effective. Love to see it. Hey.
No, it's an unexpected play.
Yeah, they didn't
call
expect
right
it at all. No, they weren't.
You didn't expect it. I heard the surprise in your voice.
No, the linebackers were 4 yards, behind the sticks.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness though. That's what we needed. The Irish Real Estate first down, and the clock is running. Single back. Ish Harris, the single back in the backfield. Dakota David takes a snap. It's going to be a stretch play to the left. Ish jump cuts it, gets it back in the center, and another tough 5-yard run from Ish Harris.
Good tough run.
Patient running, using the jump cuts. Hearing Ricky explain what they were working on in detail before the game was really neat, and it's very apparent. It's very apparent that it's working because every week you see Ish evolve just a little bit more.
Yeah, I'll take nickel and dime them to death right here in the 4th quarter.
In the shotgun, Ish Harris to Dakota David's left. Snap, and that's a quarterback keep. Dakota David makes a first man miss, but is only able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good penetration by Paradise right there. Kind of messed up the timing of that play.
3rd and 5 here for the Bearcats, and once again we're on the march. We're at about the Panther 32. So I feel like with a positive play on this play, you're probably in 4-down territory, kind of in that no man land.
I'm with you.
Too close to punt, a little far out of Hoyle Gams' range. But with a positive play, I'd look to see us go for it. But here we got to have a positive play. Hand off to Ish Harris, and that's not what we get. We get negative 3 yards. And now at a 3rd and 7, I wouldn't hate a punt here. I don't.
Yeah, now it's almost like you would expect them to punt, but it doesn't look like we're going to. It looks like Dakota's looking at the sideline for the play call. So
now here comes the punt.
Now here comes the punt team late.
Maybe not. I saw Aydon Cox on the field.
Aydon Cox is coming in, and then he's coming in at tight end.
Well, he's one of our weapons, though.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of an odd how I heard the call from here. I heard a call from here. Wasn't sure.
Yeah,
what
I
it
wonder
was.
if we're going to bleed this down and call timeout the way the play clock is going down.
Well, here we go. We got 2 seconds, 1 second. Snap.
Got
We're
it
going
off.
for it. It's going to be a pass play. Dakota David
got it.
airs it down the seam. He has a man caught.
Sir.
Touchdown. Looks like that's Avery Smith down the seam for the Pelzel Printing touchdown. That is Avery Smith. So, hey, on fourth down, you're going to throw the ball. There's no risk. You're not worried about stopping the clock. And what a beautiful throw by Dakota David.
I just love how calm and confident the offense was. We looked like we almost had decided to punt and change the play call, and Dakota David showed good patience right there, getting a snap right as the play clock is down to 1. Great execution.
Avery Smith.
Avery Smith had a couple yards on his man, made a play. He's a playmaker. Avery Smith seems like every time he touches the ball, it's good things happen.
Oh, snap goes through Aston's hands. Oh, Ganser. I don't think he appreciated the opportunity to run the football there.
No, he'd rather tackle people.
You know, as good of a game as Aston's had, that's going to be one, I'm sure, tomorrow. That's probably all he's going to think about, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. That's a good snap. Just goes right through his hands there.
His hands failed him. He kind of looked at his hands like, come on, guys.
It's the old classic missing a ground ball and looking at your glove afterwards.
Yeah. It's always the glove's fault. He's not wearing gloves, though. So.
Yeah. Well, 9:32 remaining in the Peacock family fourth quarter. Your Bearcats have extended the lead to 37-14. We're going to go to a quick commercial break.
Hi, I'm Greg Pelzel. Here at Pelzel Printing, we do custom embroidery, custom screen printing, and promotional product. You can reach Greg Pelzel at 940-453-5443. Go Bearcats.
I'm Jacob Day, number 47, and you're listening to Bearcat Football on PowerPointBearcats.com.
And we're back, Bearcat fans, with getting ready for the Southern Junkies kickoff. Got your Chandler Cabinet score and drive summary. 10 plays, 67 yards, 4 minutes and 49 seconds, punctuated by the Avery Smith touchdown catch from Dakota David.
Great throw, great catch.
This Bearcat offense is rolling here in the second half.
They'll put some points up on you.
Early in the season, I heard the Coach Marsh's frustration in his voice on the Bearcat Insider podcast about how early in the year it was great first halves and the second halves were left a lot to be desired, and now the last 3 weeks it's been the exact opposite. Oh, the kickoff is fielded poorly. It's fumbled, and it's going to be taken at the 10. Jay Cox makes a tackle at the 16-yard line. It looked like Trey Valentine, the starting quarterback tonight, was back there and took a hop on him, hit him in the chest, and bounced off to his right. Picked up and fielded it, and by the time he got any momentum, Jay Cox was down covering the kick and makes the tackle. I wonder what's behind the quarterback change for Paradise.
Yeah, their play calling, a lot of things have baffled me tonight. But I do want to recognize speed of light at Pilot Point because, we take these things for granted, but there's, no internet basically here. The lights are bad. They've still got an old school grass field. It makes you really appreciate what Pilot Point has to offer.
Yeah, Speed of Light broadband, making our life easy at home. Yeah, that's for sure, with their internet. First down handoff for the Paradise Panthers there. And that was about 8 yards on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 2. Like I was saying, the only thing I can think of on the quarterback change for the Panthers is maybe number 9 does look a little quicker than number 11. But throwing the ball wise, they both look really similar. They both kind of turn the ball over a time or two. They're not much difference really in the throwing game.
Yeah, I think they've used multiple quarterbacks. I saw it against Brock. So I don't know. They're not consistent with what they do.
Well, yeah. Here we go. 2nd and 3. Snap goes through the quarterback's hands, and it was a race to the ball. It looks like Aydon Cox was just a step late to it. Quarterback for Paradise jumps on it, but that erases their big first down gain and puts them at a 3rd and 12. Aydon Cox almost got to that ball.
He was just a split second from recovering that. Quarterback was fortunate to get that back for Paradise.
Number 9, Carter Stainton. He was the one that was able to jump on it, but it was close. Here we go. Here's some fans here on the Paradise side wanting to see number 1 Anthony Cardenas get the ball a little bit more. And after the explosive play he had earlier, I kind of agree with him.
Yeah, I think they're on something.
Roll out left to pass. It's going to be a screen back the other side, and it's going to be caught. Ish Harris is able to. Oh, fumble! Ball's on the ground. Joe Gonzalez puts it down, and there's a pile for it. And the line judge is pretty quickly coming in and saying Paradise got it. They did jump on it, and it was more than enough for the first down. Ish Harris looked like he slipped and was laying on the ground and almost was able to make the tackle because the blockers ran right by him. I don't know if they saw him. Did you see that?
He kind of deked him.
Yeah, kind of played a little possum there, like he was down. He got up, and Joe Gonzalez was focused on making him miss and the next guy miss, and the ball squirted out. Luckily, he was able to get back on it.
Yeah,
Luckily for the Panthers.
Yeah, Ish has got to be careful here because I can see him kind of stretching out. It might be cramping or something, but coaches can see it up here too. They may call a deep pass on his side.
Well, Pacer Riles, the man he's going one-on-one against. Well, this was a little wingback dive, and it bounces out to the left. Curly Brockman tries to bring him down with one hand, and he can't, but he slows him down. That wasn't Curly Brockman. That was Ryan Stewart.
Okay, it's 23, not 27.
Yeah, but he definitely was just one hand going for a ride there, trying to drag him down.
He was just begging for somebody to come hit him, finish off the tackle.
Yeah, Curly Brockman is still out there playing middle linebacker for the Bearcats, so. I wonder what classification Curly is.
I'm thinking he's an underclassman. So we haven't seen him all year, right? So I'm guessing sophomore, junior. Probably sophomore.
Here we go, 2nd and 5 for the Panthers. This is going to be a sweep right. It's going to bounce in the middle. Running back goes airborne before he's tackled, but he doesn't make enough for the first down before Avery Smith makes the tackle. Joe Gonzalez on the carry for the Panthers. In the 6:20 and counting in the Peacock family fourth quarter, your Bearcats hold a 23-point lead. And you're starting to see Paradise wear down a little bit. Some guys limping on and off, some guys hands on the hips. You know, high school football can be tough late in games if you're not in the best of shape.
Yeah, fatigue makes a coward of us all, right? That's the saying. Bearcat coaches like to use that.
1st and 10 just inside Bearcat territory. It is going to be a sweep left. It's going to be a revert pass. And Ish Harris lets his man behind him. Luckily, the ball was thrown in the air. Looked like a dying duck. But it was caught, and it's maybe 11 yards 11 yards on 1st and 10. Should have been a big play there. Yeah. Ish Harris totally left him.
Again, if they got two guys that like to use a quarterback, you'd think they would have handed that off to Trey Valentine and let him throw it.
Yeah,
and
you're absolutely right.
And that probably would have been a touchdown because he had 10 yards on it.
And that was Pacer Ryle. He ran right by Ish Harris, who had his eyes in the backfield. That's one thing Coach Marsh talked about on Bearcat Insider. Something happened earlier in the year with that same play where Aston takes a step up. Gotta be disciplined. Your job first. And this is going to be another pass to the left side. Right in the slot, intercepted. And Jay Cox is going to take this to the house.
Sniffing the end zone.
Remember.
The quarterback's got an angle on him.
A little presumptuous on my part. Didn't look like there was going to be anybody between Jay Cox and the end zone. And number 9, Carter Stanton. He said, I threw the interception. I better go make the tackle. So he did. He tracked him down, but it's going to be 1st and goal inside the Point Bank red zone for the Bearcats. That is the 4th Twin City turnover and the 3rd interception of the game.
Yeah, the turnover chain from Twin City is getting some play tonight.
Yeah, so that's Carter Stanton's 2nd. Trey Valentine had the first one that went back for 6 by Edwin Rodriguez. And then that one was by Jay Cox. I-right formation for the Bearcats. Handed off up the middle, nowhere to really go. It looks like maybe Jay Cox on the carry. I'd like to see some different Bearcats get carries here with being late in the game. And normally this is Dorian Soroka time.
There it is.
But with Dorian Soroka hadn't been playing defense this half, I would safe to assume he's probably not going to come in and get some carries.
Yeah, I don't think so. Let's give Curly Brockman a carry.
You beat me to it.
By the way, he's a junior.
He's a junior.
I got breaking sports news from the front office. That Curly is a junior.
Well, I'd like to see him get some carries after the game he's played today.
Absolutely.
Dakota David handoff to Ish Harris, who drags about 20 defenders into the end zone for a Pelzel printing touchdown. Ish Harris is being as strong as he is. The more the clock ticks away, the tougher he is to tackle.
Yeah, he seems to wear defenses down for sure. And that was one of those patient, find a way to get in the end zone, see who really wants to tackle him.
Yeah, Bearcats are swinging the gate, and we're going to attempt the Nick's Italian PAT. You know what? The swinging gate is kind of a niche thing. It can be good sometimes, but we've ran it a lot this year, so I think our opponents have seen all we have to offer out of it. I like lining up and using our really solid kicker. Ashton Kirby fields this snap cleanly, puts it on the tee, and Joel Gander does his part. It's good. The Nick's Italian PAT is good. 4:20 left in the Peacock family fourth quarter. The Bearcats 44, Paradise 14.
Flag on the play. Looks like it's still going to hold up for the Bearcats.
No, it's definitely after the play. It may be offsetting.
Another unsportsmanlike, maybe.
We're still here. I thought we were at commercial. So there's an advanced vet care penalty on the play. Not entirely sure what it is. It's definitely looked like it was going to be a personal foul. Getting the call on sportsmanlike conduct on the Bearcats. Looked like it might be number 1, Aydon Cox, who got the penalty. Chandler Cabinet scoring drive summary. 2 plays, 64 yards, 42 seconds after the Twin City interception by Jay Cox. Ish Harris punches then for a touchdown. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Let's go to a Travis Irick out-of-town scoreboard.
Life beyond the big city requires a 6 and Mango Equipment Frisco can-do attitude. Couple that along with a Kubota L-Series tractor, the #1 selling compact tractor in America, and you'll have the versatility and power to hook up to as many attachments needed to get the job done right. Stop by today or go to 6andmango.com, that's 6 spelled out, to see the full Kubota tractor line. Ask for Champ Walker. He'll be happy to help you with your next purchase. 6 and Mango Equipment and Kubota, they never miss an opportunity. For your equipment, call Champ Walker at 972-979-4261.
I'm number 50, Misael Hernandez, and you are listening to Bearcat Football on PilotPointBearcats.com.
And we're back, and now with the Travis Irick out-of-town scoreboard.
Yeah, Ryan Boyd beat Ponder 14-0. Peaster's up over Bowie right now, 27-23 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And Brock has asserted their will. They're up 50-7 with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Looks like they exploded like the Bearcats have.
Yeah, they've had a good second half apparently offensively.
So with the personal foul on Aydon Cox, the Southern Junkie kickoff took place 15 yards backwards, but
there's number 1.
Return man Anthony Cardenas let it go by him, and he had to chase it down, but now he's got the chance to return it.
He's got some speed.
Up the sideline, gets his speed, finally pushed out at midfield. Okay, all right, well, number 18 for the Bearcats pushed him out. I don't think he actually even made contact with the guy.
Stephen Rodas.
I don't think he actually ever even made contact with Cardenas, but the flag come out like they were going to call a late hit or something. That's kind of why I laughed, is it didn't even look like he actually made contact with the ball carrier. That is what they're calling. They're calling a late hit on the Bearcats. That's an advanced vet care animal hospital penalty. And at this point, I don't think it's going to really matter much, but it's kind of an odd.
The lighting's not great here, right? I don't know if we've mentioned that.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that is it. You know what, though? We talked about it earlier. I do like the natural grass.
I do too. I'm a big fan of old school natural grass. Now this is not up to Lenny Gray's standard at all, but it is natural grass.
Well, here we go. Handoff right to left. Joe Gonzalez takes the ball and hands it up the middle. Paradise sticking with number 9, Carter Staten at quarterback. And the first play goes for 4 or 5 yards up the middle. Leaves Paradise with a 2nd and 5.
You mentioned it, Ryan. It's just one of those deals where, I mean, the stand's been low energy. I mean, they don't really have a huge home field advantage. At least they didn't create one tonight.
Well, it's kind of hard in the COVID era, half capacity, but.
Exactly.
Handoff left to right. Joe Gonzalez again spins out of a tackle, kind of flailing the ball around, but he does get enough for the Panther first down. 3:36 and counting in the Peacock family fourth quarter. Paradise is on a drive, trying to mount themselves one more score to make them, build some confidence going into next week. This is a team that it's going to be a fight for that 4th playoff spot, it looks like. And, Boyd.
Yeah, I think Peaster's got a shot at it.
Peaster, definitely. Bowie, Peaster's beating Bowie. I thought Bowie looked really good.
I did too.
Now, we've yet to see Boyd in Whitesboro, but from what I've seen and heard, we're going to be competing with Boyd for that second playoff spot possibly.
Yeah, Boyd beat Ponder tonight.
But basically the way this shakes out is Pilot Point holds on to the win tonight. In an era where 4 teams make the playoffs, one more win and the Bearcats are in.
Yeah, and you never know. Like I said, in the COVID era, a game might get canceled or whatever, and so it's good to have that in the bank.
That's right. Not wasting any of these games early. So advanced vet care penalty on the play. Looked like it was a face mask for the Bearcats, just adding to the plethora of penalties of late for the Bearcats.
Plethora.
Yeah, but it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 11 inside the Point Bank red zone for the Panthers. And they have 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right, 2 wing backs. Motion right to left, and there's the handoff to number 25, cuts it up the middle. Bearcats going to make the tackle, but not until after about 5 yards. 25, Cody Hughes on the carry. I think that's Cody Hughes' first carry of the night for the Panthers.
Yeah, it looked like he's got a lot of energy. It was a nice run by him.
But you brought up a good point. So if you miss a game in district play from kind of some of your experience you've seen between in your area, Melissa and Paris, if you miss a game because of COVID, it counts as a forfeit in district play.
It did. Melissa got a win via forfeit because of COVID. I didn't understand that.
And the second down carry from the left to the right side for the Panthers is going to get inside the 5. And it may be Paradise can get a first down, but basically a first down is kind of a touchdown because the first down marker is kind of inside the 1. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 from about the 2.5. But yeah, so getting these 3 wins gives you an opportunity, kind of 3 games to win 1 to get in the playoffs. So kind of gives yourself a little breathing room if the worst happens somewhere down the line.
Absolutely. Love to
do it next week at home against Whitesboro.
Yeah,
Punch it up.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Get it out of the way as early as possible.
It's going to be a dive up the middle for the Panthers, and this is going to get to the goal line.
He's close.
I thought he was in, but good news for the Panthers. He wasn't in, but it looks like he's going to get enough for the first down.
Clock's just a ticking.
Oh, well. Poor vantage. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. The first and goal from inside the 1. Late move by the chain, but I think that's a good thing. Clock continues to move. So
Absolutely.
We're under 1:14 left in the Peacock family 4th quarter. I look for this to be a power. Number 11 is in.
Yeah,
Trey Valentine, quarterback power. No room up the middle.
Nice job by the defense.
Well,
I gave it to him. It was a late call, wasn't it?
Well, it didn't look like he earned it. Yeah. He got it from here, but what do I know? That's a touchdown for the Paradise Panthers, and that's going to cut the score from your Pilot Point Bearcats 44, and the Paradise Panthers will line up for the PAT to try to make it 21. Carlos Perez is the kicker for the Panthers. Watched him kick pregame, had plenty of leg. He's been really solid on the extra points today. They have a pretty good kicking game, but they hadn't got to use it a whole lot.
Yeah, going back to that, what was the first quarter? They had to regret not taking those 3 points.
Absolutely. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good.
Left-footed kicker, too. You're a sucker for left-footed kickers.
Left-footed toe punchers to be exact. But just under a minute left in the Peacock family 4th quarter. Bearcats 44, Panthers 21. Let's go to a quick commercial break.
Pelzo Barbershop and Salon and Southern Junkies has been home of the Bearcats since 1973. Whether you are looking for a classic crew cut or the perfect game day outfit, we have you covered. We carry a few fan favorite brands including Hey Dude Shoes, Judy Blue Jeans, Z Supply Clothing, and Orleans Candle Company. Come check us out on the north side of the square in downtown Paula Point or online at www.southernjunkies.com, and that is junkies with a Z. And don't forget, go Bearcats!
Soy el 61, me llamo Víctor Arreguín. Estás escuchando a la estación de Bearcat Football en palopointbearcats.com.
And we're back. The Panthers have it teed up at the 40. Not that it would really matter, but I might look for that not surprise onside here. Before we get to that, let's get to the Chandler Cabinet scoring drive summary for the Panthers. 6 plays, 35 yards. The thing I like to see, 3 minutes and 13 seconds, burning some clock there. And they faked the onside, but it doesn't happen. But their last onside I think was a total surprise. I don't think it was the fake. I think it was an actual surprise.
Yeah. which is odd. You think they would just use that surprise tactic.
Well, it's an extra surprise, and they don't. Right? This is going to be kind of a squib right down the middle. Let's see if it rolls out of bounds. No, it doesn't. It dies at the 30. Avery Smith picks it up. He's going to get back into the middle of the field, kind of cut it up.
He's electric.
Well, he's going to have some room. I don't know if he's going to be able to take it all the way, but it's going to be a heck of a return up to midfield, and just cross midfield, spins out of a tackle.
Might get a late hit there.
He's ridden out of bounds late on the Paradise sideline.
Seemed like our fans wanted a call.
Well, I don't know. Considering in the last kickoff, we didn't even contact the returner and got the penalty. That was Avery was definitely ridden down a bit late there. 49 seconds left. 2 timeouts for the Panthers. I don't imagine they would be in a position to want to use them here. I'd see 2 knees, and let's get out of town with a win, right? Improve to 3-0 in district play and 5-1 on the season.
Absolutely. And I tell you what, Avery is just unlucky that was their fastest guy, that Anthony Cardenas. If he wasn't there, we might have just put 50 up on the board there.
Yeah,
take a knee.
Second year in a row, the Bearcats are going to start district play.
Oh.
Bearcats, well, you know what? I think Coach David didn't think that Uppercut Granite got enough play tonight.
That's right.
So
give one more timeout.
So he hammers out an Uppercut Granite timeout here with 49 seconds left before we take a knee.
That's just good coaching. to
Maybe
help us out with the sponsors.
You know what? With as rough as the start was tonight for us as a broadcast team and for the Bearcats football team,
we got to just appreciate it, right?
Yeah. You don't want to take anything for granted. So here we go. Dakota David takes a snap. Bearcats moved to 5-1 on the season. This is the second year in a row we've moved to 3-0 in district play. And all roads point. No, it's too early to get there. We have Brock at the end of the year.
Right.
But before we get there, we have three games left on the schedule, and they all present their own challenges. But I think the big one I'm circling. The big 2 district games I'd be circling left are probably the Boyd game at home at Massey, and on the road to end the season for Brock. If all goes well, maybe for the district championship.
I just love the way our schedule is lined up, and then we're playing all these guys after they played Brock, which is #1 team in the state, so they get to beat up on these guys, and then the Bearcats get them the next week. And I like us playing those 2 opponents, Boyd and Brock, at the end of the season.
All right, guys. Well, hey, you want to go ahead and just do the player of the game right now? I think it's pretty apparent.
Sure.
My vote. Trying to diversify, trying to mix it up.
Yeah.
But I just can't get past Ish Harris for the full quarter.
Yeah.
Early in the game, I definitely thought Edwin Rodriguez was making his play.
Oh, he was, man. He
big
had a
hit, an interception return
heck of a
for
first
a touchdown.
Half. Absolutely.
I mean, he was playing. He was definitely making a play for it.
Yeah.
But just. He just fell back into the pack with the rest of the defense. Defense had a pretty good outing outside the first few drives. But Ish Harris, 4 quarters of solid football.
Oh, yeah. He just continues to, like I said, add tools to his tool belt. He's showing us something different every week, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I think he's been the MVP of the season.
Oh, I don't have any doubt at this point, especially the way Max Holler went down. And Dakota David's doing a fine job replacing him. But, Max, I was just talking off the air about, we're still putting up lots of points. But Max is such a versatile playmaker to be able to continue the offense moving the way they're moving. With, Ish has been a huge part of that. He's taken a huge load off of Dakota David's shoulders to help him do his job to lead this Bearcat team.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's give a little credit to Edwin Rodriguez and Curly Brockman. Some of these guys had stepped up like kind of unexpectedly tonight.
No word
out of necessity.
No word on Dorian Sirocco. I don't remember seeing a play happen to take him out. But Curly Brockman stepped up, and this I think his first good playing time of the season. He played well. Yeah, and then every time, of course, Aydon Cox touched the ball, he made something happen. Avery Smith, big touchdown play. Big play. Well, here I tell you, we normally go to break and come back for a post-game show, but the way things have gone tonight, I don't know if that's gonna be in the cards tonight. So because of that, I want to go ahead and sign off and thank you guys for listening. Pilot Point ISD, thanks to pilotpointsbearcats.com. Thank you to Paradise ISD. Thanks to Travis Marsh and Chance Kirby. Our statistician Buzz Menard, our sound engineer Roger Marsh, our title sponsor Speedlight Broadband, and all the rest of our sponsors from Ryan Menard and John Little. Thanks for listening, guys, and go Bearcats. Go Bearcats.